We almost made an $840 mistake on our last Holland America cruise. That's $420 per person just for one package. It's called the Have It All package, and it looked like a complete no-brainer. Drinks, Wi-Fi, specialty dining, shore excursions, all bundled together for about $60 a day. But before we added it, we did something most people don't. We actually ran the numbers. And what did we find? 4 things that Holland America doesn't exactly highlight, and one of them almost made us seriously reconsider this package. So, in this video, we're breaking down exactly what you're getting, and by the end, you'll know based on how you cruise whether this saves you money or quietly costs you hundreds. Welcome back to Wandering Hewitts. I'm Chris. We cruise across different lines and budgets, and the one thing we've learned, that the things that look like the best deals aren't always the best deals. So, today we're putting Holland America's Have It All package to the test. Real numbers, real experiences, no fluff. Let's start with what's actually included. The Have It All package usually runs about $60 per person per day if you book it before your cruise. If you wait until you're on board, it typically goes up about $10 to around $70 at the time of this video. So here's what you get. You get the signature beverage package, which includes up to 15 drinks per day, including alcohol, soda, specialty coffees, and a few other items, with drinks priced up to about $12. Now you also get specialty dining, 1 night on a 6 to 9 day cruise, 2 nights on a 10 to 20 day cruise, and 3 nights on longer sailings. They do have some restaurant restrictions that apply, so read the fine print. You also get shore excursion credit, $100, $200, or $300 per person, depending on your cruise length. And lastly, the Wi-Fi surf package, which lets you do basic browsing, messaging, and social media. On paper, this looks like an incredible deal, but here's where things start to shift. So let's do what most people don't do, the math. If you bought everything separately, roughly speaking, the drink package is around $60 to $70 per day. The Wi-Fi, about $30 per day. Specialty dining, $40 to $60 per meal. And the excursion credit is a built-in value depending on your trip. So yes, on paper, you can easily get over $100 a day in value for around $60, which is why it looks like a no-brainer. But here's the catch. That math only works if you're actually using everything. And this is exactly where we almost made that $840 mistake. So let's start with the drinks. Here's the myth. You have to drink a lot to make this worth it. The truth? You just have to drink consistently. Have a coffee in the morning, some soda throughout the day, a drink or two by the pool, a glass of wine at dinner. It all adds up fast. But this is where a lot of people accidentally overestimate how much they'll actually use. And here's what caught us off guard. That 15 per day drink limit, it includes everything. Alcohol, specialty coffees, sodas, it all counts, and that's where people get caught off guard. Now, we actually joked about tracking drinks one day, and then we realized we're on vacation, so that idea lasted, about 5 full minutes. Now you can ask your bartender what drink count you're at as a way to keep up, or simply just make a note in your cell phone. Also, if you order a drink that's more expensive than the $12, you'll simply pay the difference. You can also upgrade to the Elite Beverage package once on board. And before you order any drinks, just go to any bar or guest services to change it. It'll usually add about $10 to $15 per person per day. But the benefit here is that this package only counts your alcoholic drinks in that 15 per day and includes drinks up to $16. As far as the Wi-Fi, the included plan is the surf package. It works great for messaging and browsing, but no streaming, no FaceTime. If you need that, you'll have to upgrade, and it's about an extra $40 on a 7-day cruise, which is apparently the price of watching your favorite YouTube channel. So again, the value really depends on how you use it. Now at this point, it still sounds like a great deal, and it can be, but this next part is where most people will lose their money. Now if this video is helping you avoid a costly mistake, make sure you hit that subscribe button because this is exactly the kind of stuff we focus on. The details that can save you a few $100s on every trip. So here are the 4 things that aren't always obvious when you book this package. Number 1, drinks don't work everywhere. On Half Moon Cay, which is Holland America's private island, you'll pay out of pocket. Plus, heavy port itineraries will mean that you may not be on the ship enough to fully use the package. Number 2, not everything is included. The minibar and some room service drinks are all still at an extra cost. Number 3, excursion credit limitations. You can only use it on cruise line excursions, not on independent tours. And if plans change or things sell out, you may not use it at all. So book early. And number 4, early booking changes everything. And this is a big one. If you book early, you can sometimes get some great upgrades like better Wi-Fi, higher drink limits, and even your gratuities included. In that version, it's a completely different value equation. So check on that if you're booking a cruise far out in advance. So that $840 mistake, yeah, that would have been real if we hadn't stopped and actually run the numbers first. But because we did, we made sure it actually made sense for us. We used the drink package. We booked the excursions. We used the Wi-Fi. And we even celebrated Anne's birthday at the Pinnacle Grill. So for this cruise, it worked. But that's the key. It doesn't work for everyone. Here's who this package is actually perfect for. Moderate drinkers, people who want specialty dining, anyone already planning to book excursions, and anyone who wants predictable cost. For them, it's a great option. But if you don't drink much, you prefer exploring ports on your own, or you don't care about the Wi-Fi, you're probably going to overpay. So, is the Have It All package worth it? Honestly, for the right cruiser, yes. It's one of the better packages out there. For the wrong cruiser, it's an easy way to add hundreds to your trip. For us, we usually book it, but only when the math makes sense for that specific cruise. But saving money is only half the story, because before this cruise, we kept hearing one thing. Is Holland America actually boring? Well, we put that to the test, and the answer honestly surprised us. So, if you're trying to decide if this cruise line is worth it for you, watch these videos right here next. Thanks a lot. Happy cruising.